So today's word is inner wisdom. So to understand this, please close your eyes for a moment. Yeah. And think about the last time you had a gut feeling about something. Maybe about a person, a decision, a job offer, or even which route to take home, as simple as that. It can be just about anything. And did you listen to it? Or did you talk yourself out of it? Only to realize later that your first instinct was right all along. So you can open your eyes now. Figure out what was it. The quiet voice inside gets drowned out by logic, by opinions, by the noise of notification and expectations. But here's the thing, that voice, it's been right more times than we would like to admit. So today we are talking about something we all we all have basically, but we rarely use. Listening to your inner wisdom. Let me tell you about Priya. She's preparing for her board exams, and everyone, parents, teachers, coaching her, tells her to take science. बेटा डॉक्टर बन जाओ, settle हो जाएगी life. But every time she thinks about it, something feels heavy in her chest. She loves writing. She lights up when she creates stories, but she ignores that feeling. It's just fear, she tells herself. Everyone feels nervous. Fast forward 2 years, she is miserable in her engineering prep. And that voice, it's now screaming. And here's what most of us don't realize, your intuition is a compass, it whispers before life has to shout. So your body and soul always know the truth before your mind catches up. You know, that knot in your stomach when you're about to say yes to something you don't want to do. That's not anxiety, that's actually wisdom. That lightness you feel around certain people, that's not coincidence, that's actually clarity. So now you must be thinking, but how do I know if it's my inner wisdom or just fear? You know, it's a great question, I would say. Let me give you a real example. Rahul gets a job offer in Bengaluru, great salary, good company, but something feels off. His mind says, you're just scared of change. This is a great opportunity, but in his gut keeps saying, wait, here's the difference. Fear is loud, urgent, and chaotic. It says, do it now or you'll regret it forever. It's dramatic, it creates panic. Intuition is quiet, calm, and consistent. It doesn't shout, it repeats. It says the same thing every time you check in with yourself. It feels like truth, not terror. So Rahul waited. 2 weeks later, he found the company was going through layoffs. His inner wisdom knew something his mind couldn't see. So your inner voice doesn't argue with you. It simply states, it's always been there. So when you chose the wrong friend and felt uneasy, when you stayed in a situation too long and felt drained, when you said yes when you meant no. So if this inner wisdom is so powerful, why don't we use it? So the truth is, and I would say it's a hard truth, because we have been trained not to. From childhood, we are told don't be emotional, be practical, listen to your elders, follow the plan. And we learn to override our instincts with logic, with what's sensible. because it appears to us that way with what everyone else thinks we should do. A teenager feels uncomfortable around a relative but is told, don't be rude, go hug them. A woman feels unsafe walking down the street but thinks, I'm just being paranoid. A man feels burnt out at work but pushes through because that's what responsible people do. So we have silenced our inner voice so much that we have forgotten that it's even there. But here is the beautiful truth, it never left. It's just watching for you to slow down and listen. So think of your intuition like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The more you ignore it, the weaker the signal becomes. So, how do you tune back in? Slow down. In our world of back to back classes, endless scrolling, constant stimulation, we never give ourselves space to hear anything. Your inner wisdom can't compete with Instagram reels and WhatsApp notifications. Create pockets of your silence in your day, even 5 minutes. Spend time with your own self. That is so very important. And we actually simply ignore it. Then ask and listen. So before making a decision, pause. Place your hand on your heart and ask, what does my inner voice want me to know? And then listen, not to the loud, anxious thoughts, but to the quiet, steady knowing underneath. And third, notice your body. When you're talking to yourself, your body never lies. Does this choice make you feel expansive or contracted? Light or heavy? Open or closed? A 17-year-old once told me she knew her friendship was toxic because she felt exhausted after every conversation. Her mind made excuses, but her body told the truth. And then trust the whispers. Like I said, intuition speaks in a very calm voice. It is not terrorizing you. So start small. Which movie to watch, which route to take, whether to attend that party. So practice listening to small nudges. The more you honor them, the louder they become for the big decisions. And here's what I want you to remember, inner wisdom never creates confusion, it cuts through it. So when you're truly connected to your inner compass, decisions become simpler, not easier, but simpler. You might not know the how, but you know the what. You might not see the whole path, but you'll definitely see the next step. So your inner wisdom has been with you your whole life. It knew which friendship would last. It knew when something wasn't right. It knew what brought you joy before anyone told you what should. And there's an old saying, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Let me repeat. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. So your inner wisdom is that treasure. And the silence, that's the cave. And we're afraid of silence because we're afraid of what we might hear. What if our inner voice tells us to make a change we are not ready for? What if it confirms about what we have been avoiding? But here is the truth, your inner wisdom only wants what's best for you. It's not trying to make your life harder, it's trying to make it truer. So here's what I want you to do today, spend just 5 minutes in silence. No phone, no music, no distraction. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what is my inner voice trying to tell me right now? Don't force an answer, just listen and write down the first three words of feelings that arise. Don't judge them. Don't analyze them. Just trust them. Maybe it's rest, or maybe it's speak up, or maybe it's let go, or even if it's keep going, you are enough, trust yourself. It can be just about anything because it's your own inner wisdom. You know, whatever comes, just honor it without being judgmental about it. So that's your wisdom speaking. Your intuition is your superpower. It's the part of you that knows before you know, the part that sees before you see, and the part that's been guiding you all along. So start listening. Your inner wisdom has been waiting for you because, see, your intuition is a compass. It whispers before life has to shout. So don't wait for that shout, but definitely listen to that whisper. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.